Here we are, all ready to Unit 7. Are you ready to work hard again? We've got some great things to learn in this unit. Let's start with a review of Unit 6. Let's see how much you remember. How many letters are there on the desk? You probably said there's only one letter on the desk. Good job. What's the speed limit in a school zone? You probably said 20 miles an hour. How far is it to Las Vegas? You should have said 312 miles. Terrific job. Today we're going to learn how to use days and dates and months. First, let's learn the days of the week. Come over here with me to the chart. The first day of the week, the day most of us go to school or start our jobs, is Monday. Notice that Monday starts with a capital M. All the days of the week start with capital letters. Repeat it after me. Monday. The second day is Tuesday. Say Tuesday. Good. The third day is Wednesday. If we say all the sounds, it looks like Wednesday, but the D is silent. Say Wednesday. Wednesday. Excellent. The fourth day is Thursday. Stick out your tongue for the th sound. Thursday. Once again. Thursday. Good. Friday is the last day of the work week. It's the last day of school, too. Usually people say, I'm glad it's Friday. Say Friday. Good. The sixth day is Saturday. If we say it slowly and read each sound, we say Saturday. But usually it's pronounced Saturday. Say it after me. Saturday. Good. And now we're to the seventh day of the week, Sunday. This is the day families do things together, sometimes go to church. Say Sunday. Good. You know all the days. Let's repeat them one more time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good. Here's another chart. You ready? We're going to go over it quickly, so if you need to review, you can rewind the tape and play this part again. Here we go. First is January, then February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You probably noticed that there are some syllables in these words that are stressed more than other syllables, those that have more than one syllable. Remember the clapping we did for syllables? I'm going to clap these words again for you, and I'm going to put a loud clap on the stressed syllable. When you read this one, you read January. January. There's a stressed syllable on Jan. Say it with me. January. Good. February has the same stress. February. It's on the first part of the word. Say February. Terrific job. March, one syllable. April. Did you hear the stress? April. On the front again. April. Say it. Good. May, June. Now we're to July. July. Where's the stress on July? July. On the last of the word. July. Say July. All right, let's try August. Did you hear the stress on the first part of the word? August. Listen carefully to this next one. September. Which syllable is stressed? If you said the second one, you're right. September. September. Say it after me. September. Good job. October. Again, the stress is on the second syllable. October. You say it. Good. November. Stress is again on the second syllable. November. It's your turn. November. Excellent. Last month, December. Again, the stress is on the second syllable. December. You say it. Good. Let's go through them quickly one more time. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Good. You've already learned numbers from 1 to 6,000. Have you been practicing those? Now I'm going to teach you another type of number that we use to tell the date. Let's look at this chart. We'll look at the first 5 numbers first because they're very different from the cardinal numbers you're used to. You remember 1, and this is how we write 1. But when we're in number 1 place, we say we're in first place. 1 is first. When it's number 1 on the calendar, it's the first of the month. Number 2 is second. Number 3, we say third. If there's a 3 on the calendar, it's the third of that month. In the fourth place is fourth. And number 5 becomes fifth. Let's go back and review those because they're very different. First, you say it. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Quick review. What's this one? Second. Good. And this one? Fourth. Once more through. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Good job. Now, when we get to number 6, it's in the 6th place. Could you hear the ending sound? 6th. Stick your tongue right out and make that sound for me. Good. Now say 6th, because the pattern follows after that. Listen. 7th. 7 with that TH sound on the end. 7th. You say it. Good. Next is 8th. Good. 9th. You say it. Now repeat after me. 10th. 11th. Good. 12th. 13th. 14th. 15th. Good. Make sure you make that TH sound at the end of those words. Let's go on from there. 16 becomes 16th. Easy, isn't it? You say it. Good. Repeat after me. 17th, 18th, 19th. Now we come to 20. 20 becomes 20th. Say 20th. Excellent. Then, remember, number 1 is first. Follows the same pattern. 21st, you say it. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. Then 31st, and it goes on from there. There's no month that has more than 31 days, so we're just practicing up to the 31st today. Now let's look at a calendar. I've shuffled up a calendar with different months so that we can not only practice these new numbers we've learned, but we can practice the names of the months and the days of the weeks. I'll ask you for a date, a month, and a day, and you say it for me, will you? Here's the first page on the calendar. What is the date today? You probably said today is the 1st of April. Good. And what day is it? You probably said it's Monday. Good for you. What date is your doctor's appointment? You probably said the 7th of August. And what day is that? You probably said it's a Wednesday. Good, I hope you did. Let's look at the next date. When is our meeting with the principal? You probably said it's on the 4th of January. And what day is that? You probably said it's a Friday. Good work. Next date. When's the fishing trip? You probably said the 3rd of May. And what day does it start? You probably said Friday. Good. Stay with me. When is Janet's appointment with the immigration office? You probably said it's on the 6th of June. What day is that? You probably said it's Thursday. Good job. Let's add a new twist to this, a new way of saying it. This time, if I point to the day of the week, like Friday, say that first and then give me the date. Let me give you an example of that. If I say it's Friday, the 12th of April, that's the pattern that we want to follow. You ready? It's your turn. You say it. You probably said Friday, the 12th of April. Good. There's another way. I'm going to try and trick you, because if I point to the date first, I want you to give that to me first. I want you to say, the 14th of January, it's a Monday. Can you see the two different ways I want you to respond? Let's practice those. Are you ready? When is your job interview? You probably said it's on Monday, the 18th of March. Good. Good job. When is your dental appointment? You probably said it's on Tuesday, the 19th of February. When is Thanksgiving? Did you follow the pointer? You probably said it's the 28th of November. It's a Thursday. Another one. When's the family reunion? 2 days here. Did you follow my pattern? It's on the 19th and 20th of October. That's Saturday and Sunday. Good. When do you leave for Florida? You probably said on Wednesday, the 21st of August. Good job. You're doing terrific. Let's just do a couple more. When is Betty's birthday? You probably said it's on the 22nd of July. That's a Monday. Tell me when they're going to arrive. You probably said on Thursday, the 21st of February. Try another one. When is the company picnic? You probably said on Friday, the 28th of June. Just a couple more to practice. When is our PTA meeting? You probably said on the 30th of September. That's a Monday. Last one. When is Halloween? You probably said on Thursday, the 31st of October. Good practicing. Let's learn a new way to say things in the near future. The key phrase that you need to know to say those things is going to. Like, I'm going to drink Sprite. I'm going to do this in the near future. He's going to drink Coke. He's going to do it in just a few minutes. He'll open up this can of Coke and drink it. She's going to drink Pepsi. In the near future, she'll take a drink out of this can of Pepsi. Understand how that works? Watch the screen to see what these people are going to do, and then repeat after me. We'll be using, I'll give you some words to help here. You ready? Look at the screen. Use the words going to with I and eat. You probably said, I'm going to eat. Let's try another one. Use she and wash the dishes. Remember the form of be. You probably said, she's going to wash the dishes. Excellent job. Try another one. Use she again with buy a shirt. You probably said, she's going to buy a shirt. You're doing a great job. Keep trying. Here we go. I with call my friend. You probably said, I'm going to call my friend. How about she with pay with cash? You probably said, she's going to pay with cash. Another one. He with mail this letter. You probably said, he's going to mail this letter. Another he with change the tire. You probably said, he's going to change the tire. Let's use she again with the words drink orange juice. You probably said, she's going to drink orange juice. Try I with sleep. You probably said, I'm going to sleep. Let's try a new pronoun, it, with rain. You probably said, it's going to rain. One last one. Let's try he again with fix his car. You probably said, he's going to fix his car. What a great job you're doing. Lots of times when you hear a native speaker say going to, they will say, I'm gonna call him. This is just a faster way of saying, I'm going to call him. And it sounds more natural in conversation. We're going to watch these same people again and the actions, but this time I'm going to tell you only what pronoun to use. Try and remember the words you used before to put with that pronoun. Then you can use the gonna with the pronoun. Are you ready? I'll show you an example. I. and you would probably said, I'm gonna eat. She. You probably said, she's gonna wash the dishes. Let's use she again with this picture. You probably said, she's gonna buy a shirt. How about I with this picture? You probably said, I'm going to call my friend, or I'm going to call a friend, or I'm going to call somebody. Let's try she with the picture that you see on your screen now. You probably said, she's going to pay with cash. How about he? Look at the picture. You probably said, he's going to mail a letter, or he's going to mail this letter. Try he again with the picture on the screen. You probably said, he's going to change the tire. Now use she. Look at the screen so you know what to put with she. You probably said, she's going to drink orange juice. Try I with the picture on the screen. You probably said, I'm going to sleep. How about it? You probably said, it's going to rain. Last one, he, with the picture on the screen. You probably said, he's going to fix the car. You just get better and better. Keep practicing. Instead of saying he's going to fix the car, you could say, he will fix the car. Going to and will are similar. They both are in the future. There's a little difference in the meaning. Will is in the future, but is going to is a little closer to the present. It's going to happen sooner. When I say he's going to fix the car, I mean that he's on his way out to the car. He's got his toolbox in his hand ready to fix the car right then. When I say he will fix the car, it has the meaning that he might fix it tomorrow, he might fix it next week. It isn't right in the immediate future that he's going to fix the car. Are you ready to use will in a sentence? On the screen, you'll see somebody doing something. I will tell you which pronoun to use and a time expression like tomorrow or next week, and you tell me what the person will do. Are you ready? Okay, go for it. Here we go. Jesus, I want you to help me first. Help me demonstrate how this works. They, this Saturday.
They will mow the lawn this Saturday.
Good job, Jesus. They will mow the lawn this Saturday. Notice how he used they and then the time expression this Saturday. Now it's your turn. I and on Thursday. Look at the picture and put those words together. You probably said, I will get a haircut on Thursday. Good. Now use she and tomorrow night with the picture you see on the screen. Don't forget will. You probably said, she will bake a cake tomorrow night. Excellent job. Use we and tomorrow with the picture on the screen. You probably said, we will clean the house tomorrow. Let's try another one. She and tomorrow morning. You probably said, she will jog tomorrow morning. Use he and this weekend. You probably said, he will buy a car this weekend, or he will buy a new car this weekend. Use the pronoun I and the time expression next week with the picture on your screen. You probably said, I will pay you next week. That's a tricky one. Use they and on Tuesday. You probably said, they will arrive on Tuesday. Use we and on the first of the month. You probably said, we will go shopping on the first of the month, or we will shop on the first of the month. Let's try another one. She and after work. You probably said, she will go to the bank after work. Should is a good word to use when you want to give a suggestion. You can also use should if you have a recommendation for a solution to a problem. For example, oh, I feel tired. Look at the video for a suggestion. You probably said, you should take a nap. That would be a good idea. If somebody's tired, take a nap and you'll wake up again. I'll tell you how I feel, and you give me a suggestion. Listen for some words that will help you answer the question. Are you ready? I don't like this program. Turn it off. You probably said, you should turn it off. Next one. Oh, I don't feel well. See a doctor. You probably said, you should see a doctor. Whew, it's too warm in here. Take off your jacket. You probably said, you should take off your jacket. Ooh, it's too cold. Close the window. You probably said, you should close the window. It's too dark in this room. Turn on the light. You probably said, you should turn on the light. I want to speak English well. Practice every day. You probably said, you should practice every day. Boy, my hair's too long. Get a haircut. You probably said, you should get a haircut. Oh, I'm too heavy. Exercise every day. You probably said, you should exercise every day. I don't understand this lesson. Talk to the teacher. You probably said, you should talk to the teacher. Oh, I'm too tired. Take a nap. You probably said, you should take a nap. My child is sick. Take him to the clinic. You probably said, you should take him to the clinic. Many times when you ask someone to do something for you, there are two words you can use to make your request more polite. The first word is the word could. For instance, if I want to borrow your pen, I should say, could I borrow your pen? Or could you lend me your pen? When I borrow something, I borrow it from you. But when you lend something, you lend it to me. So I could say, could I borrow your pen? Or could you lend me your pen? Let's practice using could. Watch the screen for video cues, and I'll give you some words to help you. You'll be talking to me for this activity. Are you ready? Lend me your pen. Remember to use the word could. You probably said, could you lend me your pen? Good. Try another one. come at 6. You probably said, could you come at 6? Are you ready for another one? Take the children to school. You probably said, could you take the children to school? Now, use the words call before 5. You probably said, could you call before 5? Let's try another one. Give me a haircut. You probably said, could you give me a haircut? I could if I was a barber. Use the words turn on the light. You probably said, could you turn on the light? Try take out the garbage. You probably said, could you take out the garbage? Use the words, give him this message. You probably said, could you give him this message? Let's try a couple more. Use mail these letters for me. You probably said, could you mail these letters for me? Use buy some stamps for us. You probably said, could you buy some stamps for us? Use the words, give me a ride to school with could. You probably said, could you give me a ride to school? Try pass me the salt. You probably said, could you pass me the salt? And you probably put please with that. Take a picture for us. You probably said, could you take a picture for us? Draw me a map. You probably said, could you draw me a map? Couple more. Use answer the door. You probably said, could you answer the door? Let's try one more. Answer the phone. You probably said, could you answer the phone? Another word that you could use instead of could is the word would. It also is used in making requests, asking people to do things for you. There's just a little difference between could and would. Could has a feeling of being able to do something. You can do it for that person. Would has a feeling of being willing to do for that person. Let's use a few of the sentences we just used with the word would. Are you ready? Just a few for practice. Here we go. Take the children to school. You probably said, would you take the children to school? How about give me a haircut? You probably said, would you give me a haircut? Give him this message. You probably said, would you give him this message? How about give me a ride to school? You probably said, would you give me a ride to school? Draw me a map. You probably said, would you draw me a map? Let's try one more. Answer the door. You probably said, would you answer the door? It's time for a party, and I'll need your help in planning this party.
Let's have a birthday party for Kathleen.
Now it's your turn. When is this party going to be? Look at the calendar. You probably said the 22nd of July. It's a Monday. Or Monday, the 22nd of July. Let's have a potluck dinner. Ismael, could you ask people to bring something to the party? Use the word could with these words. Sally, punch.
Sally, could you bring some punch?
Good job. Sally, could you bring some punch? That's a good request. Now use can and ice.
Ken, could you bring some ice?
Good. Ken, could you bring some ice? Now it's your turn. Would you ask people to bring things to the party? Use the word could with the words I'll tell you. Watch the screen for some video cues. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. John, potato chips. You probably said, John, could you bring some potato chips? Jim and cookies. You probably said, Jim, could you bring some cookies? Now use Peter and rolls. You probably said, Peter, could you bring some rolls? Now use Cindy and butter. You probably said, Cindy, could you bring some butter? Now use the word Carlos and hot dogs. You probably said, Carlos, could you bring some hot dogs? Ask Teresa about fried chicken. You probably said, Teresa, could you bring some fried chicken? Ask Jesus about pizza. You probably said, Jesus, could you bring some pizza? Ask Christina about fruit. You probably said, Christina, could you bring some fruit? Ask David about salad. You probably said, David, could you bring some salad? We practiced could before. Let's change could now to would. Are you ready? Instead of using could, use the word would. All right, ask Blaine about tortilla chips. You probably said, Blaine, would you bring some tortilla chips? Mary and donuts. You probably said, Mary, would you bring some donuts? Ask Susan about bringing some pickles. You probably said, Susan, would you bring some pickles? Ask Mark about ketchup. You probably said, Mark, would you bring some ketchup? Now ask Tom about mustard. You probably said, Tom, would you bring some mustard? Let's ask Liz about bringing some ice cream. You probably said, Liz, would you bring some ice cream? Ruth and popcorn. You probably said, Ruth, would you bring some popcorn? Ask Anne about paper plates. You probably said, Anne, would you bring some paper plates? Ask Sam to bring cups. You probably said, Sam, would you bring cups? Or would you bring some cups? Last one. Ask Kim about napkins. You probably said, Kim, would you bring some napkins? We're going to have a lot of food at our party and a lot of fun. Let's go on to our phonics drill. Are you ready? The words we're going to read today have the sound in them. Listen carefully. Here we go. Book, look, hook, cook, took, foot, good, would, should, could, would. Notice that would and would are said the same way, but they are spelled differently. They have different meanings. This is the would that we've been practicing in this lesson. Let's read these words again. Watch and listen carefully and repeat them after me. Here we go. Book, look, hook, cook, took, foot, good, would, should, could, would. Terrific job. The next words we're going to read have the oo sound in them. There's various ways we make these, different letters combinations. Watch. Moon, noon, soon, room, tool, fool, pool, root, boot, food, shoot, tooth, zoo, two, blue, glue, flew, grew, new, chew, two, you, two. Excellent job of reading. Here we go again, once more through these words. Watch and listen and repeat them after me. Ready? Moon, noon, soon, room, tool, fool, pool, root, boot, food, shoot, tooth, zoo, two, blue, glue, flew, grew, new, chew, two, you, two. Keep practicing these words. After such a great job of reading, let's try writing some of these words. Are you ready? Here we go. First one, write the word took. You probably wrote T-O-O-K, took. Try another one. Write good. Write the word good in your workbook. Did you write G-O-O-D? Good. Good job. Write the word should. See if you spelled should. S-H-O-U-L-D. It's a tricky one, should. But the next one ought to be easy. Write the word would. Would you do this for me? Did you write W-O-U-L-D? Would. Next word. Write noon in your workbook. Did you write N-O-O-N? Noon. The next word is room. Write room in your workbook. Did you spell room? R-O-O-M? If you did, good job. Now write food. You write food this way, F-O-O-D. Next word, write the word to. Can I come to? To is easy, T-O-O. Now write the word flu. I don't feel very well. I have the flu. F-L-U spells flu. And the last one, write the word two, the number 2. How do you spell that? Right this way, T-W-O. Good job. Keep practicing that writing. Are you ready to practice saying some difficult sounds? The sounds we're going to practice today, in some languages, sound the same. In English, they sound different. So listen carefully. This word is bent. Bent. Over here, we have vent. Make the V sound. Good. Vent, bent. Let's try another one. Bet, vet. Bet, vet. Your turn. Bet, vet. Good. Another pair. This word is boat. Boat. And over here we have vote. Vote. You practice saying these words. Boat, vote. Good work. How about these two? Bolt, volt. Again, bolt, volt. Your turn. Bolt, volt. Another pair to practice. Ban and van. You say them. Ban, van. Good practice. 2 more words. Best, vest. Again. Best, vest. Now you take a turn. Best, vest. Last pair of words to practice. This word is berry. Berry. And over here we have very. Very. Now it's your turn. Berry. Very. Keep practicing these troublesome sounds. Let's go on to our reading passage. You ready? I'll read it through first, and you follow along. Next Monday, July 4th, is a legal holiday. It's Independence Day. Bob doesn't have to work on this day. It's going to be a great day for him. He's going to spend all day having fun. In the morning, he will eat a big breakfast. He will need a lot of energy because he's going to play softball with his friends and then go to a movie afterwards. In the evening, they're going to see the fireworks. They'll eat a late dinner after that. Bob and his friends are going to have a lot of fun on this 4th of July. Are you ready? Let's read it sentence by sentence. Follow me. Next Monday, July 4th, is a legal holiday. It's Independence Day. Bob doesn't have to work on this day. It's going to be a great day for him. He's going to spend all day having fun. In the morning, He will eat a big breakfast. He will need a lot of energy because he's going to play softball with his friends and then go to a movie afterwards. In the evening, they're going to see the fireworks. They'll eat a late dinner after that. Bob and his friends are going to have a lot of fun on this 4th of July. One more practice of reading. The story will be on your screen. You read it right along with me. Are you ready? Next Monday, July 4th, is a legal holiday. It's Independence Day. Bob doesn't have to work on this day. It's going to be a great day for him. He's going to spend all day having fun. In the morning, he will eat a big breakfast. He will need a lot of energy because he's going to play softball with his friends and then go to a movie afterwards. In the evening, they're going to see the fireworks. They'll eat a late dinner after that. Bob and his friends are going to have a lot of fun on this 4th of July. Now let's see if you can answer some questions. Number 1. When is Independence Day? You probably said it's on July 4th. Number 2. What is Bob going to play with his friends? You probably said he's going to play softball. What are Bob and his friends going to do in the evening? You probably said they're going to watch the fireworks. Number 4. Does Bob usually have a big breakfast? You probably said, no, he doesn't. He's going to need a big breakfast for this holiday, though. Let's watch while Nick asks for directions to the bank.
Excuse me, can you tell me where the First National Bank is?
Sure. Do you know where the post office is?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Well, go down the street and turn right at the intersection and go 1 block to the stop sign and then turn left. The bank will be on your left across from the post office. Do you think you can find it?
Yes, but could you draw me a map in case I get lost?
All right. Here it is. Go down the street and turn right at the intersection and go 1 block to the stop sign and then turn left. The bank will be on your left across from the post office.
Thank you for your help. Goodbye.
Good luck.